and not on purpose. Like, I don't go looking for things to learn, but I love when I come across
That's
the
your
interesting.
problem. That's your problem. You don't be looking for it. So the only things you ever learn is, wrap up.
I don't look for that either.
We're just gonna start this shit live.
The only time I caught the Holy Ghost was when I was in church drinking.
Like, they're two dumb dudes. Welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. Yeah.
There's some parts that were cheesy, like how you sling a whole generator out the back of a truck and aim it perfectly.
Looking bootleg ass generator. I like that truck though.
The truck was dope as hell. The taco,
Tacoma. Yeah, I was like, holy shit! Like when he pulled up and it had the fucking the spoiler on the back. I was like, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. It was a Puerto Rican ass car, even though he wasn't Puerto Rican.
Yeah. Look. We said it. I'll say it again. I feel like George Lopez made the movie because even that part where he's looking out the window when he takes the truck and leaves,
yep.
And the way he screams, he said, "You took the taco!" and hits the wall and falls down.
All right, so being in Springfield, you see a lot of cars like that, like, people trying to hook them up and shit like that. Like, did you ever see a car that made you go like, what the fuck is this person thinking?
Yeah. Always them Hondas, or they be so
preludes.
Look, they got a fucking muffler that's this fucking big on the back of it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Then they got those fat wheels that are like kind of bent in a little bit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, where they bent like the tops.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Why did they start doing that? Like, the car can't drive good like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Real. I remember one time I was this is back when I lived in East Springfield, near the Springfield Plaza.
Yeah.
I was walking home and I walked by a car and that shit had a cardboard license plate. It, like, in the spot too. They just wrote the number in. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh man. But okay, so hold on. So you've lived in other states and everything, as I have.
Yeah.
What state did I live in where you can literally see people driving on the road and it says tag applied for, like written in marker on the back of the car?
I've seen some of that in Florida sometimes.
It might have been, I want to say maybe even Atlanta, but I was like, wait a minute, so I can just go get a car and just write tag applied for it, and I won't be bothered. You know what I'm saying?
I think maybe you got like 7 days or some shit.
I don't know shit, but how do the cops know that?
Bro, I remember the first time when I first moved to Florida, when I moved to Tampa, it was the first time I'd ever seen a Crown Vic with 36-inch rims where the shit is lifted. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I can't. That's your people's, bro.
No, that's Miami people.
I don't know. That's just south. That's south. Atlanta, Miami, Alabama. I'm sure there's Montgomery's got some of those running around.
The old school cars lifted, the big 26-inch rims on them. Mm-hmm. Some of them just be clean though, if the people take care of them.
Yeah.
But they'd be sitting on the front lawn of those rundown piece of shit ass house you ever see.
I know you see where all their priorities are.
Right in that car.
I remember one time
the tire of the car costs more than the house.
I remember this one time. Okay, so Springfield, I used to see a lot of this shit around. I remember being in Colonial Estates. Mm-hmm. After a while, Colonial Estates became Section 8 housing.
Okay.
I remember driving through there one time, and there was this Charger with 22s painted like candy coated, like navy and all that shit. I'm like, how the fuck you live in Section 8 housing? What the fuck are you doing?
Drug deals, man.
Yeah. But even then, I like when I see the people that, like, they don't have that much money to put into their car, but they're still trying their hardest. Like, I can appreciate it. They might not make the best choices. I seen this one dude spray paint his hubcaps white on the Honda Prelude. Yeah, white hubcaps, had the RIP Walito on the
back. Oh shit!
I used to work at School Specialty. It was a summer job in Agawam. It was like a little school warehouse where we had all the school supplies and shit. Mm-hmm. And this dude showed up one day, and his car was painted green. Like, I was like, it was green, but it was looking weird. We were like, what the fuck is wrong with his car? We were looking at it like, yo, what the? So we went over to his brother. He's like, yo, what's wrong with your brother's car? He goes, oh, he wanted to paint it green. So he went to Home Depot and bought a can of paint.
He ain't get the gloss coat at least.
Bro, all you saw was brush marks everywhere. Like, what the
Oh
bro,
shit!
that's a nice paint job. What was that? Acrylic?
He said he went to Home Depot. God damn.
Got a fucking can of just green paint and just went to town. More power to him.
Yeah,
Like, it was just funny as hell. I was like, oh, I didn't even think people would do that shit.
that's funny as hell.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, speaking of some bullshit in movies. This movie did some shit that really upsets me about movies. And like I said, I think having the humans take a little too much, to take part a little too much in the finale or where they shouldn't.
Mhm.
Like, how did you feel about homie getting the Iron Man suit?
I thought it
By
was
Iron Man
cheesy.
suit, he basically took whatever Pete Davidson's robot's character
What
was.
are you over there? What are you over there jerking off?
I'm not jerking off. This is Jesse is. I swear to God.
Not, obviously, when you watch the video, you can tell you're not doing it, but just the motion and you got your hand open.
First of all, you're sick. Okay, this is a dog. For you to, bring
Look,
that up, when I'm sitting here just letting the dog lick my hand.
look, you know who Theo Von is. You needed some of that good coconut. Well,
That K9 brand coconut water.
hey, man, save that shit for your personal time.
Oh.
Oh man, but yeah,
he's got diarrhea right now, so he's trying to get me to get him to take it outside. But we got a time crunch, so I'll take him out as soon as we're done.
I don't know. He might not make it, but hey, I got to go now.
Yo, down the stairs.
I told you. Well, change the subject real quick. I'm gonna come back to the cheesy part of that movie. But when I first got juice and I was feeding every fucking thing I got, I would not let her on the bed. Like she don't sleep in my bed with me at all. But
Yeah.
this one night, because I gave her a fucking, I want to say it was a something with some onions in it, bunch of vegetables, onions, and she came in the room barking, like, hey, I gotta go outside. I said to her, I said, get the fuck away from me.
Mm-hmm.
She jumped on the bed and was like, basically in dog terms, I gotta shit. I was like, all right, cool.
Hold on. I think he's trying to go to the stairs. Jesse,
I told you. He's told you. He said, yeah, you got time to wait. You got diarrhea. You got the bubbles.
You might need to hold it for a second, bro. I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
You got the bubbles.
I can't no mess in my house.
We still can't get through this shit. Oh God. Oh, so that's what they're taking care of. Oh shit. Mud butt on a dog. Terrible. A little fucked up over there. You come back sweating everything. Shit, must have been bad.
No, it's raining out.
There
we go. No, luckily, if my camera was still connected to my laptop, that would have been messed up. But luckily, it's not. But yeah, that should look like the shit emoji.
No, I was gonna say something about what Aries Spirit said, but I ain't trying to get no backlash from anybody.
Bro, that shit was like a textbook, like turd, swirled up and everything, man. So you put that shit on a cone and serve it.
Get that motherfucker some bread, man.
Well, I'm saying he had diarrhea last night, so like it's just his stomach's getting back to it. And the motherfucker ate some shit when we was on a walk.
That's just give us some bread, some rice. You're Asian, I know you got rice.
Actually,
look,
not the good rice.
Not the good rice.
I got like the simple minute rice right now. I don't have none of the good jasmine rice.
Look, went to visit mom, and my peoples came with me, and I don't think they really understood that hey, there's always rice in the Asian household, always. And this person loves rice. And I was like, you thought I was joking? Like, you should have been told me this.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, that shit is a staple of the diet, man. That's why like nowadays when like I say I don't know, no rice for me, people look at me like I'm, like being sacrilegious.
Yeah.
You need to go pray because if you don't want rice.
What did I ask? When I asked Seren, I was like, how long does that rice last? Because I was really trying to find out like how long when you cook it, how long it stays good for while it's in the cooker. Mm-hmm. He was like, what did he say? Because he's talking about how long it lasts in the house, like a day or so. I was like, no, not how fast you guys eat it. How long is it good for? Oh man.
Oh,
Okay, but keep going.
So this dude was walking down this like it looks like a canal or some shit, and this for some reason this ghost just flies out of the tree and lands on his back.
Yeah.
Like they're playing fucking tag or some shit.
Yeah.
She tells him like, in order if you go eat the hearts of 3 freshly killed bodies, you become immortal or some shit. I don't know. But then all of a sudden the body disappears and he's like, where'd this motherfucker go?
Yeah.
And then probably the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life. This man reached behind his back, reached forward, and there was some like, let's just say some white goo that was left on his back.
Oh yeah.
He was just like,
hell yeah.
He just looked at the kid. He's like, I started licking that shit and smiling. I was like, what the fuck is that?
I was like, she jizzed on his back. What the hell did I miss? You know what I'm saying?
You don't just put foreign discharge in your mouth. What's wrong with you? Man, that shit could be. I wonder how potent that shit is. That motherfucker probably had a stomach ache after.
Yeah.
Mother Nature's natural probiotic.
Shit. I don't even shit. Nah, hell nah. That shit was just weird. He was happy about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was smiling like he ain't never tasted that. You bet you that shit was like strawberry jelly.
Oh God. Oh man.
I was like, what is going on? And then he starts digging up bodies and eating just the body parts.
And that rusted ass knife just sitting there. And he went, where did he go and sit? It was like some little like ice layer or something, wasn't it?
I don't know. It was like a little cave made of sand, some shit.
He was in eating like it was Doritos, like
I don't know.
Like you
he had it. He was like, oh, I don't know if I can take this down. He's like, and spit it out. He's like, oh, all right, let me try this again.
Yeah.
Grab some more.
Man.
Where was that movie made? Because that dude, I mean, there was like an English American accent to it, but dude looked like he was from like Cuba or some shit.
No, it was definitely somewhere where it gets cold.
Yeah.
Like the I wouldn't even say Netherlands or maybe even Soviet Union. I don't know shit.
Yeah.
But it wasn't Russia.
Yeah. But at one point he stabs a voodoo doll. And then the ghost lady just all of a sudden goes, just.
See, I was really trying to piece it together, and I don't understand who the ghost lady was, because doesn't he actually find her body at the end?
Yeah. So okay. So after he eats at least 2 bodies, I can't tell if he goes and turns himself in, because he goes to some building with like a bag of some shit, and then next thing you know, the cops are digging up these bodies and checking for them, and then they have him in handcuffs.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell if he'd like turned himself in or something.
But see, that's where I was confused, because when he went to go visit the people he went and talked to, where there was like the high priest of vampires, whatever the fuck you think you want to call it, he says you can make.
Why you think they're vampires? They look like cops. Old school cops.
That was sitting at the table when he went to go see, when he was standing in front of him talking, the people sitting down.
Oh yeah, never mind. Maybe they did look like vampires.
Okay, yeah, those 3. And he was like, you can make a drum out of her skin. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So after he went to the building, then they go and they dig up these bodies, and they dig up one of the coffins, and it's the girl who was like the ghost girl, but she got skin missing from like her stomach. And then they go over there, and he's like, you know, I can give you this drum that I made out of her skin, and if you play it when you go to war, no one will stop you.
Yeah. Okay, that's what happened then.
Yeah. And then he was sitting there in jail, and all of a sudden he heard the drums, and he was like, yes. And he just started writing some shit down.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Like, I don't know what this was supposed to say.
Look, man. Only story I understood out of all 8 of these was the first one. Well, I didn't even say understood, but it made some kind of sense that I can kind of keep up with.
Some of the later ones, I could connect a little bit with, but this is one of the ones where I was just like, I couldn't tell. I couldn't figure out what message they were trying to convey. I really could. There was nothing that really said like, okay, this is, ultimately what type of haunt, what type of evil we're trying to portray. I thought he was just, okay, maybe this is just a cannibal, fucking serial killer.
Yeah.
But why did he turn himself in?
Unless he wanted to be immortal. I don't know.
I say I felt like he turned himself in, but then he was all bragging about making a drum out of her skin.
Yeah. So I want to know who this her was. Like, why was she so important? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why did she jizz on his back and he licked it up? Like, yes. Why did she jizz on his back? You know.
Like he stuck his finger in a fucking Boston cream and was just like, yeah.
Shit. I don't even say shit, man. Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So the big issue that's going on in this movie is, there was a guy who was found dead in the bayou close to where Kaya lives.
Mm-hmm.
And there were rumors going around that she and him had something going on, but everybody called her the Bayou Girl because she was like that. She was that person that was shunned away from society. And so when she was going to trial about over this murder, they were really talking about like how much of this is based off of fact and how much of this is based off of bias. And that's a very fucking true statement, because there's courts and then there's the court of public opinion.
Yeah.
And you can be innocent in court, but if you're guilty in the court of public opinion, it can ruin your fucking life. You know?
Yeah.
And that's to me, that was the big thing in this movie, because just the idea that this girl who's only ever wanted to just be included and be accepted, but also doesn't hurt anyone, is having having these biases pushed upon her by people who don't know her at all.
Yeah.
And to me, that speaks to the minorities in America.
Her name was the Marsh Girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even her lawyer said he was guilty of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, instead of helping, you want to sit back and talk shit about it. Think about today's society. Instead of helping, you want to put your cell phone out and get a picture, get a video.
Bro, that's the craziest shit. When someone can be getting like beat up or jumped, whatever, and people want to just pull out their phone. Oh shit, there's a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. And it's like, bro, go pull them off. But at the same time, you never know how crazy these motherfuckers are. They might have a gun.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you want to help, but
I'm thinking about Sunday night. Yeah, I'm not trying to throw you off. I want you to finish your statement. Finish your statement.
No, I'm saying sometimes you can't jump in because you don't know. I mean, in that situation, you kind of knew what was gonna happen.
No, but Duke got hit so hard, he jumped and hit somebody else because he thought it was the other dude.
Like, oh shit. And then the other guy was like, no, what? No, he started it. He goes, I started it? No, you would say that because you're a fucking Dolphins fan. But that's why y'all fighting.
Man, but I just thought it was funny. The dude that hit him, he jumped up and just swung on somebody else.
He was like, I'm going down. I'm taking someone with me.
Somebody's coming with me. Oh man.
What would you do in that situation? You just randomly get hit because there's a fight going on around you. You ain't got nothing to do with it. You just be sitting there like, maybe I did do something. Maybe I deserve that.
First of all, if I'm with my homeboys, it ain't going down like that. That's damn sure.
Oh nah. Yeah. It's one on a bunch.
No, I might let y'all square up together and get started. But if it starts going left and my side is the side going left, oh no, we got to fix this right now.
Yeah.
So all your homeboys, it's free game right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, we might look like bitches, but we won.
For real. Oh man.
But yeah, like, so I mean, like the whole court of public opinion and like bias, like that. And I hate the fact that it's so prevalent in today's society that all you got to do is make people think a certain thing, and it doesn't matter what the truth is. Like, it really doesn't, because no matter what, like, rumors are gonna go around. People don't want to believe the truth. They want to believe what they want to believe.
Yeah.
And that's why I think it's always like people are always like, you want to be the first person to get your story out, because then you got people like they're either going to believe it, or you're just going to have a different option out there for people to believe. And as long as you can muddy the waters, it just makes it harder for people to really know what the truth is.
Yeah.
I was like listening to something this morning about like Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, and how like she was accusing him of being an abuser. But then if you listen to the tapes, she was clearly the one abusing him.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you can get out that story that he's an abuser first, now people are like, oh, maybe he was doing something. Well, what about what happened before the recording happened? Like,
Yeah.
So truth doesn't matter.
I
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. But
yeah. But no, okay, so there's that scene where when they're leaving the club, or they're leaving the house, sorry. And Allison had just had some heroin. Again, Samuel Jackson, or what was his name?
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, whatever.
What the fuck?
Old black.
I hope they see this part of the clip. I hope somebody be like, "Yo, these motherfuckers think you look the same."
No, I was trying to remember his name in the movie, like David or something.
Daniel,
because she kept calling him Daniel, that's some in a black family, if you call an older person by their first name, But and then Ryan, she's like fucking, I would assume drugged. In this scenario, like everybody's incapacitated, and you kind of got everyone's real feelings out. And I feel like those moments need to happen as much as we try to, because in that moment you saw that everyone was trying to fix their problems from the past. They weren't trying to grow and learn and grow from them. They were trying to, oh, hey, maybe if I act nice to this girl, then maybe the Lord will atone for the shit that I did to my son. Maybe if I befriend this little girl, maybe the Lord will atone for her parents dying in the car with me. And the little girl, maybe if I, correct this girl's love life, maybe then I can atone for, the way I'm treating my dad, and my life can get more on track. It was everybody trying to do right by everyone else instead of learning from the situation and then, growing from it. How did that situation make you feel?
If I kept up with what you were saying, he says a part when they're at the house, at the party or whatever. Nathan says to his dad, Morgan Freeman, if you do this, you lose everything. Yeah. He's already lost everything. And he said, but we have no more time. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, okay, you might have lost me from back then. You lost your daughter. You still got your granddaughter. Yeah. But if you do this right now, we have no time to fix it. Yeah. That's some cold shit.
Okay, but in that situation, it's like you're saying we have no time to fix it. Like, should they be trying to fix it? This is the thing that's fucking with me. I feel like everybody was trying to fix the situation instead of trying to heal from the situation. No, you got one girl trying to just befriend a little girl because in doing so, maybe she won't have to feel the heartache of, being responsible for her friend's death. And then I swear to God, did you hear that?
Yeah. That shit was loud as fuck.
Yeah, my laundry got delivered.
What?
Some rich white people shit.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Some rich white people shit.
Nah, fuck that.
Fuck you.
Nah, fuck that. No.
Listen, I don't have a clothes hanger.
Get the fuck out of here.
Townhouse. I don't have a clothes hanger.
You got a fucking banister outside, hang him over it.
Listen, I don't have that fresh Alabama air.
Look.
It's just smog here.
Look.
Smog and fucking Mickey Mouse.
Look, you just fucked me up with that. You are fucking Asian. All you guys run the fucking cleaners. All of y'all.
Hey, listen, I got to keep the motherfuckers in business, right?
You can do this.
I'm doing right by my Asians. Listen, if I partake, go, buy, you ever heard the phrase? You ever heard the phrase "buy black"?
Yes,
yeah, but buy from small black businesses. Well, I'm small Asian businesses.
You know you can do that shit yourself. You watch that shit in the toilet like fucking jail. Hell yeah. And that shit be coming out fresh and clean, hang it up over the bathtub, let it dry, iron it with some starch and everything. What's that good starch? Shiny murder damn shit.
Bro, no, listen, if I wash it in the toilet, it come out smelling like asparagus, bro. All right.
I can't believe your laundry got delivered. You just fucked me up with that one. You do a whole lot of shit that's not Asian. No. You lost your whole Asian card with this one. I'll talk a bunch of shit, but you don't get no rice or ramen no more ever in your life as of today. Fuck no. You better stick to fucking cheese sandwiches.
Listen, I'm a busy man. Okay, I need to be judicial about my time.
Look, I got some other shit I could say, but I'm gonna leave it off the podcast.
I know I know exactly what you're gonna say too. And listen, trying to be judicial about the time. Okay, I got gear to make, a household to run. I'll let someone else take care of the laundry. Just because you got 3 shirts, okay? Just because you all of a sudden wearing a fucking Louis Vuitton Vegeta shirt don't mean you have that all the time. You got like a gray shirt, a red shirt, and a blue shirt.
Hey,
out of here.
They work. They work.
They doing a lot of work because they stretch the fuck. Like there is no degree and there is no certificate that you can get to me that's gonna mean more to a person than actual experience, life experience. Like if I know you've been through some shit, I'm more than likely going to take your word over someone who, took some lessons at school and might know some shit.
Yeah. That was an argument I had with a lot of college people. And one thing that used to always trip me out when I would meet, women and everything that were sitting on MBAs and PhDs and everything else like that. And I've heard it more than one time. So, and I say this humbly, so don't think I'm trying to toot my own horn like that. But they would say, I wish I was as smart as you. And I'm like, as smart as me? I'm from Springfield public schools with a couple years of college, you know what I'm saying? And I just go and do shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then my cousin broke it down to me one day. She was like, you're everything people wish they could be and happier than not. I do everything I want to do, and I do everything I shouldn't do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, so on that aspect, I guess I understood it.
I think, because I think with someone like you, you're someone whose life is well versed. Like you got a lot of life experience to where, there's going to be people who are going to look at your decisions you made and go, I could never do that, but I wish I could. Because it's like, there's knowledge and there's just something you could take away from that like you just can't get anywhere else. I don't know what I would never want to be a homeless person. But like the knowledge that you get, yeah.
I'm laughing because I know either you're about to say or you're not gonna say. but we'll keep going.
I was gonna say because the knowledge you get about like survival and willpower with living on the street and not having anywhere to go. Like you're not going to learn that in a lot of other places. Prime example, there's not a lot of places where you can learn how to make a ramen with a fucking little cigarette lighter.
Oh shit. Yeah.
I was going to try to extend it for like a long time before I brought it today. You already called me out on it early.
Because I knew it was about to happen. When you said being a homeless person, I said, here we go. So y'all that don't know, yes, I was homeless for a time and I was sleeping out of my car. But luckily for me, the job I had a shower and everything in there. So if you didn't know me, you never knew I was homeless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was sleeping in the back of Friendly's lot.
I don't know. You would just thought this man really liked ramen. That's it.
Yep. Hey, shit. Yeah.
But in that sense, if you whenever shit gets hard for you, you're like, this is a piece of cake. I've been through worse. Like there's a confidence and a fucking strength that comes with being able to endure, situations like that.
Yeah.
you know. And I think, yeah, I think, when you talk to someone who's endured, that's why I think when people talk to you, they can they put a lot of stock in your words because they know you've been through some shit.
Hmm.
So like, I mean, what do you, if you're her,
Mm-hmm.
mind you don't have this connection with Lumpy. All you know of Lumpy so far is, hey, that's my fiance's best friend who he rarely talks to.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I do see him, he's just pissed drunk all the time and like kind of obnoxious. Do you have, yeah, it's very close to home. Do you have that connection?
You saw my face.
Yeah, he's like, this motherfucker describing me. Oh,
Man.
but do you falter for having that kind of perception of Lumpy or having that perspective of the situation?
Yes. Yes.
Why? Why?
Yes,
Just
I
out of
do,
curiosity.
because I feel like um I was listening to a TikTok, matter of fact.
That's the man. Okay,
Yeah.
I almost said some shit that might get me canceled.
But
I
nah,
almost did.
but the lady was saying, she said, I know I'm gonna say it wrong. I'm gonna try to get it to on point as possible. She said, if you wonder what kind of problems you got, look at the people you hang around.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm in her position, as you know, and I'm about to get married to this person.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know this person I'm marrying. Obviously, I want to marry him, or I think I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then
Obviously, she didn't know him that well.
yeah, obviously, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But then when you see their friend and pissed drunk all the time, whatever case may be, it's like, why is this your friend? You know what I'm saying? Because you're not pissed drunk all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't treat like it's a game.
Yeah.
And then maybe it's the more underlying things that you don't know of the reason why they're friends. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And because at the end of the day, and I'm gonna use me as an example, you know, me and you are opposites like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
However, we both got
The
really.
only thing similar about us is our complexions. I'm
Oh, now I'm not black as fuck.
Oh, no, you still black as fuck. I'm just really black for an Asian. That's all. That's the only thing similar about us.
Oh man,
Yeah.
but but oh god, I can't stand you.
The
But
only, if I ever hit you, just know it's gonna be black on black crime.
oh, it's gonna be Wu-Tang Clan. Like, holy shit.
But go ahead.
Oh man, but no. At the end of the day, and this is something. If I'm wrong, please correct me. We both got huge hearts. At the end of
Yep.
the day, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So
Mhm.
even though I am who I am, you are who you are. At the end of the day, we're not gonna let somebody die unless you just piss me off a lot. You know what
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay. Okay. But okay. So, but do you fault her for feeling as upset with the situation? Not necessarily with him dying, but upset with the situation. Like if you're looking at it from her perspective,
Mm-hmm.
yo, you barely. I know you. He's your best man, and you say he's your best friend, but you rarely talk to the motherfucker, and he's
Mm-hmm.
always acting obnoxious and drunk. Like, are you upset that he's dropping his honeymoon and all this different stuff? Because mind you, she don't know that that's where he got the money.
Yeah.
So, do you fault her for being upset that you're dropping all these things that we had planned because of this? My answer is yes. I fault her.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I
at the
definitely
end of
would
the day,
because
go ahead.
no, so, like, even whether she knows or not, if that's your friend, that's your friend. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And if you
yeah,
and if you choose to marry somebody, you rock it with them all day, every day, no matter what.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, so yes, you can feel whatever you want to feel or how you want to feel about it. But shit, we can do a honeymoon later. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Whether you know he paid for it or not.
yeah.
But you know,
Yeah, when all that was going on, I was like, man, it's over this bitch. Yeah, all she cares about is herself.
no, you gotta say it right. You gotta say it right.
But this raggedy bitch,
There you go.
she all she cares about is herself and like what, not necessarily what she wants, but this idea that she has in her head of how it was supposed to go.
Hmm.
No, and it's like you can get that shit later. You can do that shit later. Like
Yeah.
if this clearly, whether you believe in their friendship or not, whether you are appreciative of the other person, whether you think they're actually closer than they actually are, or what, or not. Mm. Your fiance / husband felt enough about this person to make them the best man at his wedding. Mm-hmm. So when this shit happens, you rock with your husband. All right, let's take care of this shit.
But I mean, I hate to take it to street terms, but it's like, you know, your boy is wrong. Hey, you wrong as fuck. But we gonna go handle this shit, and then we'll deal with it after. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So yeah, about your question, I was saying that if it's something that has to happen, it's definitely something that definitely changed my life forever, and I don't regret it. However, I don't want to say that it is either. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like I said, I got a couple of things, but if I could, okay, on a broader term, I would just say going to Iraq.
Okay.
Going to war. I felt like that had to happen.
Why? What was it about going to war that shaped your outlook or your motivations?
It just like some of the struggles what I go with today is looks good. Is the glass frozen?
Mm-hmm. That'll help. I had to go grab a frozen one because I grabbed the regular. I was like, nah, I gotta try to counteract this shit as much as possible.
Hell yeah. Excuse me. But going to war and just seeing life taken from you that quickly in front of you, it taught me just to seize every opportunity. And sometimes that shit gets me in trouble. Actually, you know what? A lot of times that shit gets me in trouble. But at the same time, I'm like, look, I don't want to watch it happen. I want to be it happen. You know what I'm saying?
You want to not witness it, but you want to take part.
Yeah, like even going down there when we just got done vacation, I was just in a whole fucking 4-wheel accident, body all fucked up. Mm-hmm. And y'all was like, everybody was telling me sit down, don't jump, do that. And like, fuck y'all, I'm not gonna pass this up. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type that I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm gonna deal with the aftermath later, and that's just it.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I know you missed the perfect opportunity to put in the slogan, but you didn't. I'll excuse
fuck you. Oh, fuck you, I got dreams.
You're right there. You're right there.
Pretty much, they fuck you, I got dreams, man. Like shit. But yeah, so I can say if there was ever a multiverse me, war would have to be something that has to happen.
Yeah, at somehow, some way, you have to find yourself in the middle of war.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because I can imagine like the idea that like if you're, I've never been to war, but I can imagine if you're in war and you're seeing how little life means in those
to other people. Yeah.
Like taking a life. I don't know. I want to say life isn't as what's the word, cherished in the middle of a war. You're just trying to take the other person's. And I guess when you see that, you kind of just be like, oh, like this shit can go at any point at the hand of somebody else who don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And you got to take every opportunity you can to live it to its fullest.
Yeah.
Is it like a fear of missing out, or is it just a fear of like, not living life to its potential?
I think it's a fear of just not even living life, just not being you to your potential. Because
shit's gross.
Yeah.
Actually right now in the cold glass, it just tastes like water.
You're drinking it. Pour another shot. You won't even care no more. But what was I saying? Oh no, not even like living life to the fullest. Like I don't think people give themselves the ability to live to their fullest. They're either too afraid or they're watching too much TV. They seen this, they heard this. And I'm a stickler. Like this is why I hate reality TV, where I'll say, why do you want to watch somebody else live their life? How about you go out there and live yours? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're watching them eat this and try this and buy this. How about you get out there and you do the shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This is why I have no issues with Tevin and his say yes to adventure.
I'm gonna be
I love the fact that that's his motto. I just also love the fact that in doing so, my man dropped his phone in the fucking Gulf of Mexico.
Hell yeah. Oh shit.
It's like, say yes to adventure. Oh, my phone, it fell off.
Oh man.
Oh shit.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, that'll be it. War has if it ain't war, as much as I even hate to say this, a snake bite has to happen. One of those two things, they have to happen.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because yeah, that should definitely change my outlook on everything. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing what I want to do. Suck my ass. Fuck y'all got dreams. What's going on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because it's almost like, so for Spider-Man, it's always someone has to die. Someone pivotal has to die. It's always that Uncle Ben moment, but not necessarily always Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
He always has to meet his Mary Jane. It might not be Mary Jane, but someone of that significance. So in your case, it's going to war and also a snake bite.
That's interesting because the snake bite led to something else. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's actually very interesting.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, interesting. What the fuck? Okay, what are we doing here? Okay,
I'm saying because as much as I love this movie,
yeah,
and I love like the artistic direction behind it, the storyline. I think it opened up a lot of ideas in my head as far as like what drives us as people. So like for instance, for me, I think one of the things that has to happen in my life is I gotta have my heart broken at some point. Heartbroken, but like not because my heart got broken by someone, but it's like it was a moment. So for me, it was when, I went to go ask the girl out and I got there and I felt like I got there 10 minutes too late. And it was that moment where I was like never again, like stop second guessing yourself. Stop telling yourself that you're not worth it and just fucking go. I gotta have that because that's literally that moment has driven me to never say like, well, there's always tomorrow. Like, no, there isn't. You can, you could always get there 10 minutes too late. Like, just don't give that opportunity to happen.
Yeah,
there's that, and then also,
that's interesting.
I also think maybe, and I hate to say it, when my brother was in the car accident and he was in the coma for 3 weeks, because that really changed my outlook on wrestling. Like it literally, because it really, before that, I was hard-nosed, focused on becoming a professional wrestler. And then when he got into the car accident, he was in the coma, and I used to spend like, countless nights at the hospital with him. And I saw all these family members and friends showing up to show their support and, wish him well and stuff like that. And I just realized I didn't know anyone because Surratt's never home. He's asleep during the day. He's working at night. He's gone on the weekends. And like, even after all that passed and I was still trying to make it as a wrestler, I can confidently say now I didn't push as hard as I should have, because in the back of my mind, I was just like, there's so much life I'm missing because I'm deadly focused on this one thing. And maybe that wasn't for me. I don't know. It's one of the things where it kind of told me what was most important in my life. Gotcha. And as you can see, with the trip recently, like I've come to the conclusion that my family is very, very fucking important to me.
Oh, definitely.
All right. Well, that was Strange World on Disney Plus. Go check it out if you guys want to see it. As always, it's your boy Surratt, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, aka Red 4 Delta. This is what we do.
Yes.
Movie therapy roulette. Nah, okay.
It was originally movie cover roulette.
So I keep that name stays in me because we pick random shit at the last minute. It's roulette.
Well, I mean, it's 2023 and I didn't even make it through one can, so I'm good. Hey. As you notice, first episode of the new year, brother didn't have to go pee.
I know. Look, I was waiting for it.
Oh no, I have to go. I just help.
Hey, I'm sitting here drinking coffee in the V8, taking shots.
My ass about to get a UTI trying to do this podcast.
Oh God, don't do that. I'm trying to get my sexy back. You know what I'm saying? Because I got plans this summer. You know what I'm talking about.
Just so you know, bro, you look like burnt broccoli.
What's the matter with burnt broccoli? It's covered with cheese.
Bro,
preferably the creamy cheese that comes from,
You want that
I ain't
Metro
shit.
Dakota?
Look, yeah, I want. Yeah, it has to be creamy and seasoned.
Yeah,
And
season.
yeah, oh yes,
A
yeah,
little bit of salt, a little bit of
just a little bit.
a little bit of
I,
tuna.
I provide the pepper. You know what I'm saying?
Why does this taste like tuna fish? It's cheese, but it tastes like tuna fish. Yeah, well,
Oh man, this is terrible.
One more shot, because we're kicking off this new year.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is it. With my V8.
I miss this, brother. I miss you. I fucking love you to death, and I'm glad you're back in the States. So I didn't want you pulling a Brittany Grinner. Stuck
look,
over there.
I was smart. Everybody kept telling me don't do nothing stupid, and I feel like, you know what? If everybody's saying this, people that don't even know me but know stuff about me, like shit, maybe I should listen.
All right, brother.
I listened.
Let's send off this first episode 2023 off with a bang.
With the shit of a movie, but it's okay.
It's all good. I need to get you a better fucking camera, just so you know.
What's wrong with this one?
Because your hand is fucking fuzzy, bro. It's out of focus.
I guess it is.
Yeah, you see my glass is still.
It's clear enough. You can't see the Jack Daniel?
I can see the Jack Daniel.
Okay, that's all that matters then.
All right.
I'm a marketer too. I'm Splat.
All right.
Just saying. Look. Look, and I've been to the distillery. Look, me and Jack are family. I somewhere in our bloodline.
I know, bro. You got that's your only gay relationship.
No, not even. He might have been fucking like my mom or something. Who knows? Shit. Because he had a different girl for every day of the week.
But you're gonna wake up one night and you be like, I had a dream I was making out with Jack Daniel.
No, the fuck. What? No. Oh God. And you know what's so funny? I think I told you this. Oh God. No.
You already started. You gotta keep going.
No. Because you always say I got a love for white women, which is not true, but it's true because I love women in general. You know what I'm saying? But Jack Daniels is actually clear until it hits the barrel. Then it gets the brown color.
Yeah, it's from the oak.
You need the barrel, baby. I'm gonna change the color.
Is that why you round and rotund? Okay, I see that. You that barrel? Okay.
Oh yeah, I am. Shit.
Yes, exactly.
I can hold it to 400 pounds. What you want to do?
All right. Cheers.
Hey, love you, dude.
All right, we out.